working late, cause I'm a singer. Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. In case you can't tell by that intro and that very mediocre singer, today we're doing Sabrina Carpenter makeup. And I know if you've been here for a while, I actually did do a Sabrina Carpenter makeup look already, and that is by far my favorite makeup look I've ever done. So I wanted to do another one inspired specifically by the Espresso song and music video. Now, I'm a little nervous to do this makeup look because Sabrina Carpenter really is setting the trend of this new blush look, which is like the doll face blush. You know, we've been seeing this trend of putting the blush up high on the cheekbones to lift the face, and the doll face blush is really concentrated more on the apples of the cheeks. I don't usually love that on myself, but I'm gonna give it a try to see how it turns out because I'm loving this makeup on people. I just think it looks really unique and girly. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, we are going to do a foundation base. I really like the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I mixed two colors, Deauville and Fiji. I actually have mostly just been using the Subtle Beauty Concealer, so it's honestly been forever since I've used foundation. I feel like on TikTok, I've seen a lot of people trending more toward using brushes again, but to be honest, I've never used a brush for foundation. So I'm curious if you guys use foundation and you use a brush, what brush do you use? How do you apply it? Do you prefer a brush or a beauty blender? I'm just kind of intimidated because I feel like the beauty blender makes it so easy. Personally, I don't like applying foundation to my nose because as you can see, I have freckles. I know some people like to cover it up and then add it back in, but that's just way too much work. I prefer to just leave my nose uncovered, and I don't know, I think it works. And I'm just gonna use this stippling brush to really smooth it all out. We're gonna do the eyebrows. She definitely has a more fluffy brow, which I don't have, but I will try to replicate it as best as I can. When I fill the eyebrow in, I really try to imitate brush strokes so that it doesn't look too blocky or filled in. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, I just added a little bit of this Destination Cocoa Lip Balm because it just is so good, and I always like to make sure my lips are being hydrated while I'm doing my makeup. Next, it seems like for the eyes, she has just kind of like a pretty neutral brown eye with a little bit of pinky purple eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with the Cloud 9 matte color as the base. And for me, this is like pretty much skin toned, but it's just a really nice way to kind of smooth out the eyelids and prep them. And then I actually think for the crease, I'm just gonna use the Latte bronzer. And as always, you guys know I love this dual-ended eyeshadow brush. Putting that through the crease and then make sure I'm kind of bringing it up at the end. Okay, and then she kind of has a little bit of purpley pink sparkle on the outer corner. So I'm going to go in with the Layover eyeshadow duo, which is perfect. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna kind of like mix these two together. And then she kind of goes underneath the eye too with it. And don't worry, we're gonna clean this up with concealer. Okay, this is actually looking really pretty. I'm just gonna have to remove this so that it doesn't look like I have raccoon under eyes. Okay, then next I'm so excited because I'm gonna use the Gin Fizz highlighter, which is also from the new Vacation collection, and it's so shimmery and pretty, and she really has that like wet, shimmery, glowy look, and this is the shade I've been waiting for to be able to do that. If you're trying to apply a really concentrated highlight or shimmer, it's best to actually use your finger. So I'm just gonna go in. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm gonna take it kind of up here right below the brow. Okay, and then I'm just taking all the shimmers I can find. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of this purple shimmer from Layover, as well as the pink peachy shimmer from Cloud 9, which again is the new Vacation collection. And just kind of put it all along the waterline. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the concealer in the shade 3N. Definitely when you're doing like a very shimmery makeup look like this, it's good to do the eyes first and then do the concealer. You can kind of go back and add a little bit more if you need to. It really just helps clean things up. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit more of that purpley glitter underneath. We're gonna grab a little bit more of Gin Fizz. And I'm gonna apply that to the inner corner too. The Gin Fizz almost gives this like opaly type color, and I absolutely love it. And that's definitely what Sabrina Carpenter's glitter is like. She definitely does the tight brown eyeliner on the waterline. That's a little hard for me with my lashes, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the dark color in Dune. We're gonna mostly go in the waterline. Switching brushes here, I'm using this tiny little one from the old 4-piece brush set. Okay, I just kind of did a tight line, and I feel like that worked really well to just make the eyes pop. So I'm gonna do it here on the other side. Okay, now we're gonna go in with bronzer in the shade Latte, and I'm using this big fluffy brush by Patrick Ta. Woo! Very pigmented. I'm doing the bronzer a little bit lower than I normally would to leave space for the blush, because the Sabrina Carpenter look is really the baby doll blush. Okay, and then I am just gonna add a little bit of shine control because I feel like I'm getting really shiny. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with Hibiscus Highway because again, her blush is super bright. And normally I would apply it up here. I'm going to focus on the apples of the cheeks instead, which feels very scary. Okay, but I feel like this is actually blending out really beautifully, and she really concentrates the blush, so I'm gonna do a little more. Last time I was told I didn't do enough blush, and then it seems like she definitely puts blush on her nose, almost like a contour. And then I'm gonna go in with the Gin Fizz highlight again, using this brush from the 4-piece brush set. We're gonna kind of focus the highlight like on the apples rather than super high up, because it's kind of creating that round face effect. And then concentrating it on the bridge of the nose. Okay, and then for the lips, this is my favorite thing that Sabrina does. She does the darker lip liner with a lighter underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Auburn Adventure. Guys, I'm literally going car shopping today. I'm gonna be like so glammed up. And I like to kind of blend out the corners. Okay, and then we're gonna go in the middle with the Hibiscus Highway. Okay, and then the finishing touch, I'm going to go ahead and put this NYX Butter Gloss on because she definitely has the high gloss look going on. Okay, and wow, this is crazy because I actually like feel like I look so different, and I can see how doing the blush down low like really just gives you a different look, and I'm kind of liking it. Like, I feel like a new woman. What do we think? I think the one thing is that she definitely wears more eyeliner and wings it, but I just don't feel like going that extreme today. But if I recreated this look again, I would definitely do that. I think this is so pretty. I love the super luminescent glow that the Gin Fizz highlighter gives this. I feel like it looks like just like her glow and highlight does. It's definitely like a date night or like wedding makeup look. It's very bold and fun and pink and girly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you try to recreate this look. I definitely think you should if you have some time and you have an event or something you just want to feel really fun and glam for. It's taken me a while to get used to this, but I really love it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. We post a new video at least once a week. And if you want to order any of the products I use in this video, just head to subtlbeauty.com. Bye guys.